Hey guys, DanHeilman here. We are back with another Awaken Chaos Era video. I took, a day or two break from Awaken Chaos Era. There's a lot of bugs going around right now. Century Games should be back tonight. They've been gone for a week and a half because of Chinese New Year, which is fine. You know, they can have their time off for sure, but there's a lot going on. I'm getting a lot of messages. People, they can't buy anything in the shop. They can't buy the monthly cards. A lot of people can't click event tabs. I cannot click event tabs on my free-to-play account. I have not been able to for 2 weeks now. It just force closes the game about 75% of the time. It's kind of annoying. I have missed the arena event a while on my main account because alt animations were taking over 1 minute to play. And of course, we know that we can't skip those. So, okay, enough about my rant. Let's get into Jacob. So I wanted to pick someone who's not a meta unit. I know not a lot of people use Jacob. I know some people do. He's good in certain areas of the game. So I want to show you how to build him. I want to go over his kit, and I want to show you where he is good. Okay, let's first go over the kit. And let's talk about Ascensions really quick. Honestly, the only Ascension you need to use him is his first Ascension. That gives him base attack. The rest of these are just giving speed and defensive stats, and this one permanently grants invisible. This basically just means that Jacob can't be targeted by single target attacks until everyone else on your team is dead. So it makes him a little bit tankier. It's not required to use him. It's definitely not required to use him. It's kind of just a nice to have thing. And then 6th Ascension just gives you a little bit more base attack when you're looking at only damage. So mine is ascended 6 times. Again, you do not need him to have any ascensions but the first ascension. He's a fire damage dealer. He deals damage. He gets a lot of extra turns, so you need to build him in a cursed set. It is an actual requirement. If you're not running him in a cursed set, you will not get a lot of damage out of him. So I'll kind of I just threw random cursed gear on him, to be honest. So with 2 broken sets, it is good gear. I just wanted to get him to basically 100% crit rate and 250 crit damage. Anyways, that's the gear. Random gear I threw on him. It's not one of my normal sets, so I just threw it on there. Glyphs are maxed. Abilities are maxed. Okay, let's talk about where he's good. And actually, no, first, let's talk about the kit. Okay, so the kit, he has invisibility or stealth. Just means he cannot be targeted by single target attacks, right? So pretty interesting. This effect cannot be removed as well. Cannot be targeted. He can still get hit by AoE attacks. But yeah. Okay, A1. Deals 80% damage with a 100% chance to apply Intrigue 3. This gets -20 flat defense and stacks up to 20 times. So that's 400 defense it can take away. Pretty cool. Every time he attacks with his A1, it grants him 1 rage. Rage is important. I will show that later. I'll show what the rage bar is and all of that information. Randomly selects 1 ally at the start of every round. Every time that ally uses a basic ability, this character joint attacks with their own basic. So he puts this little debuff or buff on someone, and every time they go, he uses his joint attack. It gets him more rage again, because every time he uses his A1, he gets 1 rage. And then basically expels all rage to enter a state of madness. Grants 1 bonus turn for every 1 rage spent. Excess madness state after all of the bonus turns are used up. So this is really cool. On manual, he's even better, but in auto, he definitely works. But the problem is he uses his ultimate turn 1 before doing anything. So it's kind of annoying, because if he would have auto attacked 1 time, you know, then he would get an extra turn, but he just goes right in for the ultimate, and it's totally wasted first turn most of the time on auto. So on Guild Boss, I'll show you what I do to counteract that. So, okay, that's his kit. That's how he works. I will show you. I'll talk about it more while we're watching some gameplay, but I'll kind of talk about where he's good. So first of all, in the boss, the green boss, he is top tier. He's really good. I will show a run in a minute here with Cyrus and him together and just kind of show you how much damage and kind of compare their damage, because Cyrus is a top tier single target damage dealer as well. So if he can compete with Cyrus, then he's going to be really good. Mine does not have as much attack as my Cyrus, so that's one thing to note as well. Okay, now the other place that he's really good is No Man's Land Bane Wrath. he's very good in here. He is probably the single best unit in here. Let's see if other people are using him. Yeah, see, and a lot of people aren't even using him. He is the best in here. He is the best. I'll show you just one quick stage here. You can see, basically you just want extra turns on the boss. This is the team I use here. Let me just make sure my Cyrus does have gear on herself.
No room for hope here.
Yes, she's good there. All right, so this is my team. I'll kind of just show you how he functions and just show you this boss. This boss is, I mean, I'm sure not a lot of people are having trouble with stage 9 of this boss, but this will give you pretty quick clear times. You can see that little stealth effect above my Evelyn First On. That's the joint attack thing. So you can see when she attacks right here, Jacob should get a joint attack. There's his, nope, he just went right ahead for the for the ultimate there. You can see he only got one turn with that ultimate, so that was kind of a waste. You can see he has no rage. He has the rage bar below him, that little black bar. You can tell he has no rage right now. All right, so here's this boss. The boss is annoying. He puts the shield up and takes 1 damage every time. You see the joint attack that just went with Cyrus there. You can see that little stealth symbol above Cyrus. That is Jacob's joint attack. You can see now he's building rage. Looks like he has about 3 rage right now. There's another counter attack. He got some more rage. So counter attacks, joint attacks, the joint attack that he puts on people all give him more rage. And then you'll see when he finally uses his ult again, he'll get a ridiculous amount of turns. Here we go. He's gonna use his ult. I wasn't sure how much rage he had. He looks like he has a lot. And boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra turns. And now every time he attacks, you see that bonus attack? That's the Cursed Set proccing. I didn't even get to use all the turns because the boss is dead. But every time when he uses that ult, he gets 8 turns. He can get 8 turns. He can get a lot of turns depending on the rage. And every time he attacks, he has a chance to proc the Cursed Set because they're extra turns. Don't forget, Cursed Sets can only proc once per turn. So he is quite insane in a Cursed Set. I would never run him with anything else besides a Cursed Set. I mean, you could run him for a revival, but you just lose so much damage, and all you do is gain a little bit of survivability. Okay, that's No Man's Land. Let's put him in for Guild Boss. Other places you could use him is Tulpa. Tulpa is another good place. I won't show a Tulpa run because I don't want this video to be like an hour long, but I will show you a Guild Boss run because that is what he is probably the best at in the entire game. What I just did, Bane Wrath and Guild Boss are really good. Tulpa, he's really good. You can use him in Tower. I don't know that anyone uses him in PvP, but I guess you could maybe use him there. Let's show you the team I will use here. So I will put Cyrus in here as a comparison, Jacob as a comparison. I feel like Asmarina is kind of useless in here. Who would I want to use instead? I guess I could use Antinua, but I just pulled her gear off. I guess I could use like Brand or someone just for fun. All right, we're just going to throw Brand in here just to give a little bit more support. All right, we'll put some decreased defense as well. All right, so I'll show you how I do Guild Boss. I auto Guild Boss because I'm lazy. I don't want to manual the whole thing. But I will show you what I do with Jacob. So Jacob's going to go basically last. My Brand's pretty slow here. I'm going to take it off auto when we get to Jacob. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to A1 one time. And then I'm going to put it back on auto. That just gives him 1 rage, so he gets 2 bonus turns instead of 1. I don't know that it actually does anything, but that's just something I do. All right, and I'll just kind of show you how he's working. You can see, oh, it just moved. Every turn, this little stealth symbol, that's his joint attack. That is Jacob's joint attack. You can see now he's going to use his ultimate, and he gets 2 turns instead of 1. I don't know if it's better to auto attack because you just also delayed the ultimate by 1 turn. So I don't actually know which one is better there, but look at all those attacks he just got. And he's already got, there's another joint attack. So you can see he's got like 3 rage already. So if he were to use the ultimate right now, he would get 3 turns, which is pretty cool. There's the joint attack. Bonus attack for Cyrus. They're both in Cursed Sets. Again, Cursed Sets are really good for both Cyrus and Jacob. Highly recommend. You can see this joint attack symbol just keeps on moving every single turn. It goes to a different person.
There can be no.
I think Brand's gonna be my next 6-star as well. I need to 6-star one more person for the promotion, hero promotion event. Cyrus got a big buff. I haven't compared them since their buff, actually, Jacob and Cyrus, but it'll be interesting to see here. All right, here's Madness. Let's see if we can get a lot of turns. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns. See, attack, bonus attack. That's from Cursed. So each turn, you have a chance, another bonus attack. There's Cursed. So that's 9 turns. 10 turns. 11. We just got 11 attacks. 11 attacks. That's sweet. We're already at level 20.
Relax. Oh, this will hurt.
That hit hard. 12,600. Damn. Cyrus hits very hard as well. I'm curious to see who's going to do more damage here. This is definitely what Jacob is known for, is guild boss. Especially the green guild boss. He is very good here. Very good at Tulpa. Very good at Bane Wrath. Decent in tower as well, actually.
There can be no.
I know some people that really love Jacob in tower. Another joint attack. You can see he's max rage right now. So, is this the ult? Yeah, this is the ult. So he should get a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7 must be the max amount of turns you can get. Because he was full rage there. You can see every time he attacks, he's using a bit of rage. And then when it ends, he'll come out of that. But look at, I mean, every time it says bonus attack, that's the cursed set proccing. That was like 4. There's finally a bonus attack. Okay. On the very last one. He didn't get it almost. He only got 1 cursed proc, it looked like, for all 7 of those turns. That's pretty unlucky. Kind of a waste of a heal there, but okay. You can see the intrigue on the boss. It's up to 15 sacks. I haven't even made it to 20 sacks. It's kind of hard to get the full level of intrigue because you can't proc the intrigue every time, I don't think, with all the bonus attacks and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. When he goes into the ultimate, his abilities are kind of confusing because they change into 3 different abilities. And I don't know if you can proc intrigue on his ultimate attacks. I'm not sure on that one. Still going strong. Level 24 here. My Connor is geared like a trash can, and Brand is only level 50, and his gear is not level 15 either, so my supports are kind of lackluster in here. Look at all these extra turns. Still didn't proc a lot of cursed sets that time. There's 1 proc. Alright, we're finally at 20 intrigue, so that should be 400 defense. My Connor's gonna go down soon. Maybe not.
There can be no.
Alright, who do you think guys is gonna win here? Cyrus or Jacob for damage? Alright, we're in 26 now. Alright, there's a nice little buff for everyone. That'll help.
Relax. Oh, this will hurt a lot.
Ability immune, that's nice. All right, here we go. There's some more turns for him. Bonus attack. There's a cursed proc. No cursed, no cursed, no cursed. There's one more. All right, so 2 bonus attacks there from cursed set. Very cool.
There can be no.
See, we're gonna make it to 27, I think. As long as we can live through this. Nope. Nope. Jacob's gone. Jacob's a goner. All right, Cyrus lived because of her ability immune. Another really good unit is Cyrus. Love her.
There can be no.
Don't go. No. No. I was gonna get to level 27.
There
All right.
can be no mercy.
All right, we'll just let this play out. I don't feel like restarting. Okay. Now, who do you think's gonna win? Let's see. New record. New record. That thing is weird, but I'll keep it. That thing is defense, health, resistance. Not terrible. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Wow, Jacob. He actually dwarfs Cyrus damage. Okay, so Cyrus is a top tier damage dealer. And look at how much damage Jacob did. That's quite insane, isn't it? He just gets so many turns. He did 60% of the damage. He's quite wild for the green guild boss. Definitely the content that he excels in the most out of anything. Okay, video's getting kind of long. I showcased him. I show you how he works. I show you how to build him. I didn't really talk about the stats, I guess. So I kind of talked about the stats, but I just want to, real quick before I leave, just show you the stats I have. You want more attack than I have, and you don't need as much crit as I have, but you want 250 crit damage and 4,000 attack, and speed is not super crucial. Because he's invisible, people can't hit him. So he doesn't need massive speed to go first, to go before waves or anything like that. I don't think you need much speed with him. Okay, that's it. That's it for the video. That's Jacob. Awesome for Guild Boss, awesome for Tulpa, awesome for Bane Wrath, and awesome for Tower. He's really good in those 4 places. Oh, one last place he is really good is Endless Trial, because you can stack him with the extra turn stuff as well. Every time he attacks, he has a chance to get an extra turn. Anytime you can stack a lot of turns with him, so using people like William, Evelyn First Dawn, joint attackers, you know, whatever, they make him really good because it gives him rage every time he hits, and every time he uses ultimate, he is going to get a lot more turns. So that is another place that is really good, is Endless Trial. Could maybe use him in PvP, but I haven't really seen anyone use him in PvP. But yeah, that's it. Jacob, awesome fire unit. Not a lot of people use him, but he is very good in Guild Boss. So, okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go down there, smash the like button, sub to the channel if you're not already. I'm going to be making more Awaken Chaos Era videos and some dislike content. So if you like those games, sub to the channel for future content. Thanks, everyone. See ya.